The heated election season comes to a close. Let's take a look at how the Game of Thrones between the two most powerful political families in the Philippines is shaping up. We're now joined by political strategist Alan Herman. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Karen, and to all our viewers. What a wild and woolly race it has been, and a lot of unexpected twists and turns in the past week have really shook the electorate to the core. Some are celebrating, jumping up and down. Some are thinking out loud. But I think most of us are just scratching our heads and realizing that this might be signaling a change in our moods, temperature, and opinions.
Okay, all right. So what happened? What does this tell us?
Well, it's very clear. The midterm elections are a referendum on the current administration. Gusto ba ng tao ang patakbo na administrasyon? Kalahati ng daan, we look back and we think, ano ba, okay ba tayo? Nasa magandang kalagayan ba tayo? Are we satisfied with the way that the administration is running things? These elections only proved that sentiment. Prior to coming into the elections, there was data that showed that President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. had a 25% approval rating, which was the lowest among the past four previous presidents coming into a midterms. And unfortunately for the administration, and perhaps fortunately for its critics, this data translated into tangible votes. Kaya nakita natin yung nangyari ngayon. So this is a clear warning sign, alarm bell for the current administration. Hindi natutuwa ang taong bayan sa pagpapatakbo. Gusto nila ng pagbabago. Kung hindi sa 2028, at least umpisa na natin sa midterms. This is a protest vote, plain and simple.